F. Kennedy once said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And as citizens of this country, we're looking for those citizens who actually do just a little bit more for helping other people out. And those are our super citizens. Now, we've found one. His name is the chairman, and he doesn't know we're coming. Let's go. I'm here. Let's go. This is actually his house, so let's go meet him.
Come in. Okay.
Salman, congratulations on being our super citizen of the week, courtesy of Syria FM 89. Go on, let's have a seat. Salman, for your invaluable contributions to society and to the citizens of Pakistan, what we want to do is we want to appreciate you and all the efforts that you put in over the years. And you are our super citizen of the drive-through of City FM 89. We want to give you a little special token of our appreciation. All right, and we want to give you, something to, I guess, something to, this is a little gift voucher as well. Salman, we've got two challenges for you. You can pick one, all right? Okay. What we want you to do is, in the spirit of, the 14th of August, which is around the time that we're shooting this video, we're hoping that either you could sing us a karaoke version of a Milli Nagma of your choice. I've got about 4, all right?
Okay, what's the second
Or
one?
the second challenge is you could play a game called, I like to call it Inversion, but it's basically a rip-off of Jeopardy. Consider it the Chinese version of Jeopardy.
Okay.
So which one do you want to do?
I think I'll go for the second one.
You want to play Inversion? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you 10 questions. I'm going to play a little music and do it like a game show. So we have 10 answers, and you'll have to actually give me the answer in a question format. You've seen Jeopardy before?
Not lately.
If you haven't played Jeopardy before, I'm going to give you the answer. And what you need to do is come up with the actual question in a question format. He was, who was, what is, etc. It's an imaginary line on the Earth's surface, equidistant from the North and South Pole, that divides the Earth into a northern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere.
That's a tough one. It's not a tough one, but I don't know the name.
It's an imaginary line.
Yeah.
And the Earth. You got it? All right. Okay. Here's the question. Give me the answer. He is the last formal president of Russia.
Gorbachev?
Who is Mikhail Gorbachev? That is correct. Should we go on to a toughie now?
Okay.
All right.
If they weren't enough.
An organic compound that contains carbon, chlorine, and fluorine, produced as a volatile derivative of methane and ethane, and it's found in your fridge or freezer or air conditioner.
The gas that we have?
Yeah.
What do we call it?
It was also banned because it was depleting the ozone layer. I knew this was going to be a tough one. Come on, Seven.
I know that. Just fill up the gas.
All right, we'll take a pass on that. Here's an easy one. A term known as GUI.
Yeah.
That's the question. A term known as GUI. It's a computer term.
Computer term.
Yeah.
A term known
As GUI.
I'll pass.
All right, that was. Do you want to know the answer?
Yeah.
That was graphical user interface.
Ah.
All right.
A geek at least.
All right, the Greek word for bird gave us this word for the study of birds.
Greek word for bird.
Bird gave us this word for the study of birds.
I'm getting too difficult now.
Yeah, they're getting harder and harder. All right, the answer is, what is ornithology? All right. Well, out of the 3 main classes of rocks, this one is further divided into plutonic and volcanic types.
Grunge?
No, this is a rock.
Oh, rock. Plutonic and?
Volcanic types. Those are subdivisions of this type of rock.
Volcanic and
Plutonic.
I don't know, diamonds.
Igneous rock. All right.
I suck at that.
Okay, this one is. I thought it was relevant to you. Famous for his Man in Motion tour, he went around the world in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah.
He's a Canadian.
He's in the UN
Yes, he
member
is.
body as well. He's a huge inspiration. And you put me on the spot by asking his name right now. Rick Hansen.
You got it. All right. Okay, last question.
Man in motion. Also.
Man in Motion, yeah. He's also known as the Man in Motion. Richard C. Hansen. Okay, you got shoelaces, all right? The stiff section at each end of the shoelace, which both keeps the twine from unraveling and also makes it easier to hold the lace and feed it through the eyelets, is called?
Plastic. At the end of the list. And if it goes back, bad, change the list. Get a new list.
All right, the correct answer is aglet.
Okay.
All right, thanks for being a good sport and playing. You got, what is it, 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5? 4 out of 5. All right, we are, making this video for, City FM 89's listeners. Now, you being the Super Citizen of the Week, you've got to give them a nice message. You're a motivational coach. You're a life speaker. You spoke at so many events and stuff, and you've inspired a lot of people. Give us some of that inspiration too.
There are two things which are totally separate. One is motivation and the other is inspiration. So motivation, I'm not too sure because I'm not the ha-hoo kind of a person. I'm not the dramatic speech or too much emotions, etc. What I do primarily is that live my life, and somehow the other people find it very amusing that a person living a life in without complete function of hands or arms or no function below shoulders and doing things. So that becomes automatically, as a windfall effect, it does become inspiration for many people. And the only message that I give to whoever I meet or whoever I speak to is that, life, number one, is not a rehearsal. So, you have to live it. Every day is very important, and we do most of the time have the energy to pass through a day. So no matter how down we are, we can pass through that one day. So the philosophy of just one day at a time, that works for me a lot. And we are not, I don't know, I don't want to generalize at the same time, but I do feel that people are junkies for security. And that sense of security does not exist anywhere in the world. Either in tangible form, may it be your property, your money, your houses, your cars, that is not a security. That is not a security that you will be rich tomorrow. That is not a security that you will not fall sick. That is not a security that you will have good relationships or anything. So that need or that urge to run towards a false sense of security is very, very stupid. And I am all for stupidity. I do encourage stupidity. But this is something lame, I would say. And we are into it. We are into it. Even at night, we do not go into our imagination. We just mainly, think about things that are too materialistic. And I'm a materialistic person. You've seen this room. I like to spend money like hell, because I know that I might have 100,000 rupees in my account, and if I just save them for tomorrow I might not wake up. So if I have 100 now, I'll spend 100 right away. The next minute I don't know, and I've seen it in my life. I was walking, running, boxing, and within a few nanoseconds my whole thing turned around. So that is the key message. Don't run for the false sense of security. Run towards relationships that actually matter, and run for, you know, your inner self, know your inner self, you know, try to depend on it, be secure in yourself, be secure in your skin basically, and that is mainly it. You know, that is my way of doing things, and so far it has worked out.
Thanks very much, Sarma.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Sarma Dharak, our Super Citizen of the Week. Stay tuned to the drive-thru from Mondays to Fridays at 9 p.m. or log on to www.cityfm89.com on how you can nominate someone for Super Citizen of the Week. See you next week.